You have a masculine side whether you were born a man or a woman. We define a balanced human being as someone who is aware of both their masculine and feminine energies and lives in harmony with both. Masculine energy is the aspect of your personality that is in charge of taking action. This starts with the thought process. We must first decide before we can act. To make a decision, we must have faith in our decision-making process and in our ability to carry it out. We will be hesitant to make decisions if we lack confidence. We also procrastinate making decisions if we don't want to follow through on them. We won't act if we don't make decisions in a timely manner, and life will become stagnant without action. A lack of masculine energy could be to blame for areas of your life that feel sluggish, uninspired, and stagnant. Finding the confidence to quickly decide your best options and then take action is key to developing a positive masculine side. If you don't have a connection to your feminine side, you won't be able to do so. You gain confidence in two ways: by trusting your feelings and by gaining experiences through acting. Having a deep love for your feelings is what it means to be positive masculine. When you first start meditating, it's fascinating to see how your thinking and feeling functions interact. The mind will tend to discredit and dismiss feelings if there is no love between the heart and the mind. The mind will simply ignore them in the worst-case scenario. We'll get into more detail about negative masculine in a moment. Consider the importance of honoring your feelings for the time being. Feelings are important because they inform your soul about how you are experiencing things in your life. What matters to you is revealed by your feelings. When you are in tune with what matters to you, you can act with great confidence. Unless you are very connected to God, your mind will lack confidence if it is just trying to do the right thing. We all want it, but the irony is that you won't be able to achieve that level of spiritual connection if you don't know what you're feeling. Like a man loves a woman, the positive masculine in you adores your emotions. That is true, as corny as it may sound. Men are drawn to women because of the emotional connection that their presence creates. Our task is to create this experience within ourselves rather than relying on another person. To reiterate, action is the essence of masculine energy, so we seek to calibrate the mind as a tool for reviewing our feelings, making decisions, and taking reasonable action. Maintain a straightforward approach. You can see the goal in the tools. Now it's time to practice. Relaxation is another aspect of positive masculine energy. Relaxation follows confidence. Because they promote peace and get things done, confidence and relaxation are appealing qualities. We feel better when things are completed quickly. The feminine side of you enjoys a strong masculine side in this way. The tendency to forget the feminine is the most significant impediment to running positive masculine energy. Because the mind is quick and unfiltered, it's easy to forget about your feelings and make a decision before you've done the work of figuring out how you feel. This is appealing because it allows for quick action. It's possible that taking the time to settle in and explore your feelings won't be something you can do quickly. Concentration and patience are required to enter a deep meditation. Negative masculine energy despises being forced to slow down. It is in a rush to make a decision, act, and move on. Both men and women have a lot of negative masculine energy. It's a mind with too much willpower and too little desire. When someone is in negative masculine, they are adamant about doing what they have decided, regardless of what is important to them or others involved. A person like this could be described as willful, heady, or harsh. It appears as if proceeding without regard for feelings is harsh. Negative masculinity, in the end, is devoid of love. It's possible that a person has a sharp mind and is capable of making confident decisions and acting on them quickly. If he continues to ignore his own and others' feelings, he may achieve some goals, but at the expense of other people's feelings. Someone like this is in high demand in business, where the goal is more about increasing profits than caring about the greater good, where feelings are respected. A disconnect between the mind and the heart is at the heart of negative masculinity. This manifests itself in a variety of ways. When someone is unconcerned about their own feelings, they are usually unconcerned about the feelings of others. Their demeanor will come across as abrasive and insensitive. They may show contempt for those who make poor decisions. In essence, it's an overabundance of mind with a sense of pride in what they can do, how quickly they can do it, and how incapable they are of paying attention to feelings. The number one rule for integrating a positive masculine presence within is to get your thinking to care deeply about your feelings. Use your meditation practice to tune into how you're feeling each day and pay close attention. Positive masculine is always curious about how you are feeling. The negative masculine is irritated that you have to do this work. Even if the feelings and emotions are unpleasant, positive masculine accepts them. It begins to present ideas once it has a good understanding of the situation. Before making a final decision, it considers how you feel about the proposed solutions. The process of listening to feelings is something that the negative masculine dislikes. Certain feelings are rejected because they are problematic. It doesn't want the feelings you're experiencing to be the feelings you're experiencing, so it rushes through things and makes decisions that suit its needs. Selfishness is at the root of the negative masculine. It has a mission and acts on its own. Men who are disconnected from their feelings prefer to solve their problems on their own, rather than sharing the process with their partners. Or, as in here's what you should do, they want to solve everyone else's problems. The last aspect of masculine we'll look at is what we call mock masculine. When a person is developing their masculine side but hasn't had the authentic experience yet, they experience mock masculine energy. It's as if the person has seen someone acting masculinely, admires it, and is attempting to emulate that behavior without realizing it. This could be a young man or woman attempting to act on a level of authority that they haven't yet developed through their own knowledge and experience. It's someone who exudes a strong masculine presence but lacks the balance of emotional connection and genuine confidence that comes from having accomplished certain goals. People will recoil from such an energy feeling something is off, even if they don't know why. Have you ever overheard someone attempting to sound knowledgeable about a subject, but you just knew they didn't know what they were talking about? When it comes into contact with mock masculine, it can feel a connection to the feminine. The very thing that the person hasn't fully integrated, the feelings, is what causes the other person to notice the issue. Mock masculine differs from negative masculine in that mock is attempting to present as positive but hasn't completed the necessary work or is attempting to be something it isn't. Negative masculine is oblivious and, quite frankly, unconcerned. It has no regard for emotions. Mock masculine understands and may even desire to value feelings, but lacks the humility to act from where it truly is. It's an egotistical phase in which a person tries to be someone they're not. Making decisions is simple when your masculine energy is balanced. Granted, some decisions are difficult, but the process is not. Listen to your feelings first, validate them, and then consider the best course of action once your feminine side has acknowledged that you are aware of what's going on. The positive mind doesn't wait unless it senses there are more emotions to be discovered. The positive mind also doesn't try to go beyond what it already knows. Acting in ways one isn't aware of can result in mock masculine expressions, in which you pretend to be confident when you aren't. Make a commitment to caring deeply about your feelings and thinking about your situations as soon as possible. Make decisions, then run them by your heart to see what you want to do. You will gain confidence if you take action. Also, don't be afraid to seek assistance from those who are more knowledgeable than you. I hope you liked the video. Tell me what do you think about the topic in the comments section and subscribe the channel with notification bell on so you don't miss more videos. Check out our other videos as well. I'll see you in the next video.